And we're back in the basement once again. I'm determined to get these shelves minimized, decluttered, and simplified before we return to school. And it is August 20th, so I have 2 weeks. I am... my hair is wet. I am letting it air dry, but I wanted to tackle this space and I wanted to bring you along. I've been taking you along on this simplifying and decluttering journey, and this is important. This piece that I am going to be decluttering is one that I think will really be, I don't know what the words are. It's going to be motivating for me to share it with you. So I hope that I am inspiring you all to tackle some area of your home that you need to declutter. So we're going to tackle today this shelf right here. It has a bunch of miscellaneous decor. Yes, I'll probably keep a bunch of it, but I do see a few pieces right off the bat that I want to let go of. So what my plans are is I'm going to tackle this shelf, and then I may possibly go through one of my Christmas bins because I can see some things that I want to part with. And I ended up corralling a bunch of fall and Halloween items. I did 2 separate bundles and posted them on Marketplace, and people went crazy over them. So I figured I could do the same with Christmas, and people might purchase the stuff now if I get it done before the holiday happens. So let's get at it. Let's declutter, simplify, and minimize my storage room so I have space and less things to manage, because this is not Walmart. This is my home. I do not want to be the person to manage all the inventory. I'm going to leave that to Walmart and all the other big box stores that I shop at. I want my home to be simplified, decluttered, and minimized. Okay, so I came right over to this shelf. Man, I wish this lighting was better. But this is a bag of dance shoes for Madeline that I am going to keep because her feet are just going to keep growing, and they are sizes that are the next 2 or 3 sizes up for her. So that is a practical thing that I do want to store. This here I bought last year. Yes, the tag's still on it. It lights up. It's really cute. But I might actually post this up for sale and see if I can get my money back. I paid $10, so if I post it for $8, we shall see. This was a gift from a friend many years ago. I have no need for it, so I'm going to sell this as well. And I see one more thing back here that I'm going to sell, and that is this Wouldn't Give Thanks pumpkin. Yep, price tag. You guessed it. I'm notorious for leaving the price tags on all of my items because I'm so indecisive. I never know if I'm going to keep it, but I don't really have a need or a use for this, I don't think. So I'm probably going to let it go. Man, another Ray Dunn item. It's stored down here. I don't really have a place for it. I might bring it up to the office because I've seen little hacks where they take their Cricut and they do black circles to make it look like Minnie Mouse. But really, I don't see the point of it. I'm going to sit on this one and think about it. I love this tray, and I was using it in the spring and will go back to it, but because of Cooper right now where you can't use it on the coffee table, we can't even use our coffee table. That's in the hallway down here. So I'm just going to store this. This is a really cute Christmas ornament, but I thrifted it, $3.99 at Value Village. I don't know what church it is. It's really cute, but I'm going to let it go. So this will start my Christmas bundle that I'm going to post on Marketplace. Down here. I used the nativity scene. This here. I don't need that. That can go. These I use. These are Christmas lights. Now, I'm toying with trying to sell this. It's a Rae Dunn triple tier trick or treat pumpkins. I never used it. I paid $50 for it, so I am going to post it on Marketplace by itself to see if I can get my money back for it. Yeah, I am going to try to sell this. The hard part. The stuff down by the base of this cabinet, I don't know if there's moisture, but they're moldy. And so I have to toss these because they're just garbage. And that really sucks because, you know, you spend time and energy collecting these items just to have to throw them away after one season. Yeah, that's not great. So definitely something to consider with the items I'm storing and how I'm storing them down here. Okay, we are going to move over and I'm going to take one of the Christmas bins down and we're going to go through it and see if there's anything. Now, I did a real good declutter after Christmas last year in January. I'll link that video above and down below where I went through and I was ruthless with the items that I let go of, and I tried to only keep the things that I knew that I wanted to keep. But now that we're coming closer to Christmas, I have an idea of how I want to decorate and what I want my home to look and feel like, that I think some of the things that I can see right through that clear bin are going to go, and I'm going to sell them. Okay, I have the bin here. Pop it down on the floor. I'm running out of space. It's so crowded down here. This is... Okay, let's go through it. Never used these. I'm going to pop them in a little set to sell. I'm going to let this go. This is a lot of my bedroom stuff, and I do really like it. So I think most of it I'm going to keep. Like, I do really like these wooden houses. Of these, I think I'm going to let these go. Mary and Joy. I'm going to let go of the gnome. Okay, I got a few things from that bin, so that's good. I have an idea because I don't think I'm going to be able to use my Christmas tree in my dining room, especially with Cooper. So that tree is going to go down here in the basement family room, and we're going to do like a woodland theme down here where I'm going to use a lot of my rustic ornaments. Then my flock tree will go in our bedroom, and we have our Disney tree that goes upstairs. Christmas is one of the hardest seasons for me to be minimal with, and I'm really going to try to be intentional with the decorations and the amount that I keep, because I don't want to be overwhelmed or stressed when it comes to undecorating, because that's where it gets me. I get really worked up and overwhelmed when I am decorating, well, undecorating everything around the house. So yeah, I'm going to go grab another bin. This is some living room decor. I do like this, but I do see some things I want to part with. I probably don't need this candy cane tree. Love this. This is the whole like feel I'm going for. The natural wood, the natural stone. I love this. I got this last year from Winners. And this I got last year from Michael's, and it is probably one of my favorite pieces. It lights up. I put this on the mantle. It fits perfectly under that shelf that we have yet to be able to, the stone shelf that we can't remove. So these are definite keeps. Bottle brush trees are another one of my weaknesses. I love bottle brush. So, and any type of wood elements. Like these are from the dollar store, but they're so adorable. They're little, like, just so cute. Probably don't need this gift. Another gnome, I don't need him. This is a pile of sentimental, and that's for a whole other video. Okay, so I've made a little bit of progress off the camera. I think I filmed a little bit of it, but this bin over here, if you can see, all this is sell and donate, as well as I'm going to try to sell this Radon Pumpkin stack. And I consolidated some of the toys into one bin. I allow the kids to have one bin down here. These are for toys that they're not quite ready to let go of. And I know that there's going to be some American Girl dolls that Madeline is ready to kind of not part with, but not play with anymore. I don't want to get rid of those, and I really don't want to store them down here, so I'm going to have to come up with a solution, because that is a toy that I really don't want to get ruined. But I have one more bin, it's smaller, of Christmas things. This is items that I decorated down here with, and I think a lot of it will still go with kind of my aesthetic and theme that I'm going with down the basement. So I'm going to go through that right now. Okay, so this is it, just a small bin. And a lot of it I do like and I can use. So I have my tier tray from Hobby Lobby that I put on the wet bar down here, and these items went on it. So it had this joy sign. I could probably part with this. This is a wax warmer. Still has the wax in it. And it still smells like cookies. But I'm gonna part with this. I bought 4 of these at the dollar store this past Christmas for $2 a piece, and they really go, they're like stinking adorable for the woodland theme. So there's this little moose that says peace. There's this little guy that says Mary. I have 2 birds down here, and my little Mrs. and Mr. Gingerbread. I'm gonna part with these, I think. Mary and Jingle. There's Mr. Gingerbread. So cute. Oh, look, Ray done. I have to decide what I want to do with these. I have Coco and a Christmas plate. I'm going to keep them for now because I did like them on that little shelf. Then I had this little hot cocoa sign down here. And my little gingerbread cup. And pillow covers. So this, oh, and this little sign. Everything in here I like. So I think I'm going to keep most of that stuff because I do have a spot for it. And then come closer to Christmas, if I decide to get rid of it, then we'll deal with it then. I have one more thing that I'm going to part with, I think, for Christmas. The sign, Let It Snow. I've had this for years. Do you want to take a bet if there's a price tag on it? Yep. But I had this sign for years. I have so many new signs from Walmart the past 2 years that I use. I have 2 in my bedroom, and I have one that I use in my office that's stored upstairs. I have one that I use in the kitchen. And I have my eye set on a new one from Michael's, and I'm hoping to get my hands on it this year. I keep missing it the past 2 years, so I'm hoping they bring it back, but it's this beautiful wooden sign that's not engraved, but it's, I'll insert a picture here and you can see what it is. I have my heart set on getting that one, and really I'm gonna have no need for this sign. I'll have nowhere to put it. I'm looking around my basement here and I have a wreath that I put on my pantry, and I have a wreath that we put on our door, so I want that new picture for above the piano. I don't put any pictures anywhere else in the living room. The hallway, I don't put pictures because I have my mirror there. That's where this picture used to go, where my arched mirror is. I don't have my shelves anymore in my dining room. Plus, I still have my Christmas tree sign that I put in that space. What else? Like, I really don't have any spot for it unless it's down here in the basement. On the stairs, so I could keep this one and donate and put this one in the bundle. So it's between these two here. I don't know what to do. I usually hang this one in the staircase, like the stairwell, and I'm also actually thinking about updating that stairwell and doing a gallery wall going down with some of our family photos and some Disney memorabilia that we have. So honestly, this would probably go better with it because I'm thinking of using a lot of the black frames that I have, collect it, and that way I'm able to use what I have instead of buying new. But yeah, so I think I'm going to keep the Let It Snow, and I'm going to pop this one into a Christmas bundle to post on Marketplace. So I came upstairs to finish filming the rest of the end of this video since the lighting is much better than down in the basement. But I'm happy with the items that I was able to declutter and let go of. I posted 2 other bundles on Marketplace. The last 2 bundles I listed yesterday I thought would sit for a bit, and they sold within seconds. I think that once I start decorating, I might be able to let go of more of my Christmas things when I have a more clear vision of how I want to decorate certain spaces. My living room vision is set, my bedroom vision, check, but I still don't have an idea for the kitchen and dining room. The dining room usually is pretty minimal. Well, actually, that's a lie. No, it's not, because we used to have the shelves. Now that we don't have them, it will be more minimal, and it's just that season that we're in because of Cooper and that being his area. I don't want a lot of things that he can get hurt with. So that space won't have a lot of decorations, and I'm okay with that. So I really don't need as much as I once had. But that's it. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed as I decluttered and simplified my seasonal decorations, and hopefully we'll do that again very soon. But until the next video, remember, I love and appreciate you all. I hope you're staying safe and taking care, and we'll see you in a video very soon. Bye, everyone.